That is actually just insane good RNG. Maybe that's a good sign for this save. This save's just going to be super good RNG. That would be great. Well, the number of comments on my previous video, the one where I said I was creating a forever world in Grounded, exceeded my expectations with so many of you. Like, I couldn't believe how many people were like, yeah, I want to see you keep playing on this world. So here we are, back on this world. And what I'm going to be doing is, like I said in the first video, I want to find a place to build. I still haven't decided on a final location yet. So what I decided to do in the interim is I want to clear the red anthill out. The reason I want to do that is because I want to get red ant armor, because it'll let me carry more stuff. Also, the chip that's inside of the red anthill will allow me to be able to unlock more building pieces. So I've already killed a bunch of ants. I think I just need to kill a couple of soldiers. So I killed a bunch of ants. I made the headpiece and the legs. I just need to make the chest piece, I think it is. And the chest piece requires 2 acid glands. I'm just going to keep running and try to get one of them to de-aggro. So that's going to be the play here. 2 of them at a time might be trouble. One of them shouldn't be. Oh, he hit me hard. Good thing we have the clover armor. I'm just going to hold the shield up. That'll block most of the damage. And we take him out. All right, we got 3 acid glands. That might actually be enough right now to just craft the armor. That would be super amazing. That way I can get in there. I want to turn the chip in if possible before the wolf spiders wake up. We're going to analyze the acid gland because I'm going to need to use those. Make the rest of the armor. I'm probably going to have to sleep because it looks like it's getting pretty late. I don't want to be in there at nighttime because I don't know. I can't even remember what day it is, to be completely honest. All right, so we should be able to make the rest of the armor. And let's just check my chest over here because I did put... Yeah, I just need the shoulder guards. So the shoulder guards, I believe we're going to take a single or a double. What is it? 2 of the acid glands. I need 2 more red ant parts. All right, so we just got to kill basically just 1 or 2 red ants. That shouldn't be too hard. All right, here's a friendly little ant. 1, 2, 3. Block him. He's unconscious. He's going to give me 2 parts. And he gave me exactly 2 parts is what we needed. I don't want to kill too many of the red ants because then they'll get angry at me and then they'll be wanting to raid my base. So that's the plan, is to not kill any more of them right now. All right, so we can craft that. That means I have the full red ant armor. Whoops. Open that up. So we'll take this. We'll take this. And then we will go to our inventory. We're going to equip. Oh, we made the 4 red ant armor. It's 550 more raw science. Perfect. All right, let's do the mandibles real quick. I'm going to sleep, and then we're going to go do the red anthill. Get that chip, turn it in. And this is, like I said, if I haven't decided yet exactly where I'm going to build. So there's your chance to give me a couple more suggestions. And I also wanted to clarify another thing was in the original video, I said I wanted to find a place to build. This isn't going to be like the only base that I build. The plan is to build several bases. That's like the ideal situation would be to build several bases, but I wanted to build a first base. So while the suggestions for like, oh, build in the upper yard were certainly, I'll take those in consideration later on. I cannot possibly build in the upper yard right now because there's no way, everything up there will just one-shot me. And this might have actually recharged. I'm going to empty my inventory, go over to the anthill, and clear it out. Now, I'm not going to be able to get 100% of the stuff in the red anthill because there's going to be like a milk molar in there that I can't break, and I'm pretty sure there's a mint or some piece of candy at the bottom that I'll also not be able to break because you need the insect hammer, so I'll have to go back in for those, but I can certainly grab the chips, the main thing. There's also the rotten bee armor, and then there's going to be a bunch of upgrade. There's going to be a bunch of upgrade rocks. A couple of things I wanted to consider, like mention for where I'm going to build a base that I want to take into consideration are, first and foremost, that I would like them to have... I do have all the armor on, right? Yeah, I would like them to have a field station close by if possible. And maybe either a juice box or a soda can. A juice box will be preferable because the juice is actually better than the soda. I'd love to grab that egg, but I'm not... Oh my god, there's so many eggs down here. 4, 5 eggs. 6, 7, 8. What's going on here? 9? I didn't kill that many, did I? All right, we're going to grab this. There's the milk molar that I can't grab, but we're going to come back up here and make a little right-hand turn because I think there's a piece of armor. Is there a piece of armor hidden back here? There's something hidden back here. We do need a hammer so we can break this. I don't think there's any level 2. I think there's only level 1 rocks in here. So, but you can get a decent amount of this. And since they made it where you can actually craft more of it, you can upgrade gear early on. When they first, what is happening there? When they first added the upgrade stuff like this, I always recommended not upgrading any tier 1 gear because you couldn't actually craft more of it, but now they added recipes where you can craft more of it if you need to. Something's going on up top. I can't tell if it's... Hopefully I don't walk out of here and walk into a stink bug. That'd be super unfortunate, but I can hear something up top. Yeah, you're going to get a ton of this stuff here. This stuff does not respawn, though, so like once you get it, it's gone. And actually, this is the spot, yeah. So we come up here, there's going to be raw science, but that's a trick, because you want to go around this corner. Make sure we grab all 3 pieces of the rotten mask, or the rotten bee armor, because the rotten, you can analyze that and get some extra raw science, and you can actually use the armor if you want to, even though it's broken. Oh, there's the ant queen. I've never even seen the ant queen before. Can I break this? Oh, I did not see the ant queen before. Okay, so I got to get in there somehow. Well, she'll probably get mad. Oh my god, there's so many red ant eggs in here. Offer a treat. I don't have a treat, so... Ant offering. Alright, well, we're going to wait. I'm not going to mess around with her just now. We'll come back. I completely forgot that the red ant queen was in there. That's new. That's the first time I've seen one of the ant queens. So good to know. See, like, even after all these hours, I'm still discovering new stuff. And I haven't seen either of the other ant queens either. So I know there's like 3... I think you can betray them, kill them, and poison them or something like that. And I think the first thing I need to do is I need to probably friend them, because friending them will allow me to get the baby ants. And I think that might be one of the achievements. Getting them as a pet, or you have to peep them. So that might be one of the achievements. Although I have gotten the achievement for all the cards already, so I'm not sure. Jesus, why are there so many ant eggs in here? There's no ants around, right? Grab this other piece of armor. I'm just going to grab one. I can't do anything with the... Oh my god, that was so close. If this guy sees me grabbing that, he's literally going to come over and attack me, and then that's going to be a problem. All right, so the hole's down here. We'll just drop down here. Oh, there is level 2 stuff in here. We're going to grab this chip. That's the main thing. Not a ton of food in here. I'm going to grab all of it, though, because it's literally free food. And then here's this. We're going to grab the other piece of the rotten bee armor. So now we should have all 3 pieces of that, which I do, so I can analyze all those. Ant egg, this is the opposite of food. So I think what happens is when this gets to 3, that's when it hatches. But I only took it to be able to analyze it, because I'm not going to be able to make the brat burst or splat burst out of it just yet, because I'm not going to fight infected anythings right now. It's just not, I'm not in like a hurry to do it. I'm going to go up here first and come back down through the water. I want to make sure I grab all the upgrade stones. I think what I'm going to do is, I really don't want to upgrade any of the tier 1 stuff, but one thing that might be worth upgrading would be the like aphid slippers, if I make aphid slippers, because those are useful just for getting around until you have fast travel, which would be zip lines, or I guess later on you can get the teleporters. All right, so this is the way out. I think I've grabbed everything. I've never seen this many eggs in here. I guess it's because I've killed a bunch of ants recently. I'm surprised they're not mad at me. It would be cool if they added some way of seeing a meter, so you could determine, or even if you had to craft something, so you could determine how mad each one of the factions was with you. Maybe they could add it to, like, I know they're not at this point. They're not going to do it because they're finished updating the game. But it'd be cool if they did something like adding it as like an attachment to your wrist, kind of like the scanner for the scabbies and the scanner for what else? There's a scanner for scabbies, there's a scanner for raw science. So if they added it's like something like that, and it was a scanner to determine the faction reactivity, that would have been a pretty cool idea. So, all right, so we got out of here unscathed, got everything, and hopefully there's not a stink bug like literally camping us on the edge here. There is not. All right, so we're good to go. We're going to go turn in the red ant chip to Burgle. And then, I mean, I got to figure out where I'm going to start building. Another thing to consider for building, especially early on, is resources, like what kind of resources are nearby. So, like, the perfect situation will be near a field station, maybe have a juice box nearby. I want it to be in an open area so I don't, like, super cheese raids. I know people suggested places like, I've built on the pagoda before over in the pond. I built on the pond. I could build on the edge of the pond because that's pretty flat and enemies can get there. The best place in the pond that I like is the far side of it, but the far side of it doesn't have any resources on it. like not that many. It would so it's gonna it would take quite a while to get the resources over there. Although that's not a problem. I can just certainly do that and then get all the resources built up and then just do the build on a video. But again, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. We got some pollen there. Honestly, I was blown away by the amount of people that said they were interested in me making more videos on this specific world. And again, if there's any other videos you want to see, if there's like anything you're struggling with in the game, anything you'd like to see content on, whether it's old or new stuff, just let me know. Be more than happy to make some more content on this game. Oh, I also, so one thing I did was I built a little outpost over here. So something I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little outpost. So that little outpost over there, it just has a lean-to, a roasting spit, a workbench, and then a chest. And the chest has like acorns and mushrooms in it. And that's just like an emergency stop if I need to get some food real quick, or if I just need to rest because it's nighttime. So I'll probably put a bunch of those around the map. I also built a couple of walls up here because one thing I don't want, I'm not going to, you cannot block the wolf spiders in as far as I know, although I did have an idea for testing something out to possibly get rid of them. But you can, if you block all the sides of them, they'll just glitch through the walls. So I blocked that one side there because I don't want to be coming in and out of here and having a wolf spider ambush me. So I just left the other sides open. So I think they have 3 other ways they can get out, which is fine. I just don't want them coming over here. Yes, Burgle, I have found an auxiliary chip. Nice, he gives me 1,000 raw science. And he's going to give me some more, it's going to give me some more recipes. So if we go over here, check this out. What did it unlock? Oh, it is called the Red Anthill chip. It gave me better bandages, better canteen. Oh, it didn't give me more building pieces? I'm incorrect. Maybe, which other one of them gives, I thought one of them gives more building pieces. That's okay. It gives buff lungs, which is more stamina. I can buy, I'm probably going to buy, I'm going to honestly buy probably most of the building stuff to start off with. Pebblet foundations. Fortified bases. That's going to let me build. Yeah, that's going to give me a bunch of building pieces there. That's interesting. So this gives you buff lungs. The canteen upgrade is actually pretty big. All right, we're poor now. The canteen upgrade's huge. That's going to let me carry four water or juice or soda in it instead of the just one. And actually, what time is it? It's 13 o'clock. I can, you know what I'll do while I'm over here? Let's just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll go through the old anthill because I haven't gone through here yet. And grab whatever I can down there. I believe there's a milk molar back here that I cannot break. There's some more brittle stuff here. This old anthill doesn't really have too much in it. But there is a milk molar here. I think you can squeeze past it if I remember correctly. Can. I don't know if you can get back past the other way. So I'm going to put my axe away because I don't want to accidentally hit any of the red ants down here because there's going to be some soldiers. So let's put the torch away. We'll come over here, grab this. There is a pit right underneath of this, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So once I get the underwater gear, I can go in there. I'm not going to go in there right now. Yeah, we just fall down here. Somehow. Squeeze through. Oh, there's a scabby down here. Bugged. Nice. All right, we're going to grab this. There's a bunch of upgrade stones. Ants are hoarding all... Oh, that's a tier 2. Oh, God. Don't hit the soldier. We're not trying to fight in a cave. You got to grab all of those. I believe you need all the scabbies for the 100%. The 100% changed since I did it. I had people asking me, what do you need to do for the 100%? And I'm like, I don't even know anymore because they changed it after I got it. I got the 100% report card, and then they added more achievements, and they tweaked it. Because you used to have to get all the gold cards. I don't even know if you have to get all the gold cards anymore. Or you had to get all the mutations. I wonder if you still have to get all the mutations. One of the mutations requires you to get at least one of each gold card. Well, I think I'll just do some more scouting right now, and I'll try to knock out some more of the quest. There's definitely a quest for something over here at the Spade Gulch or Trowel Gulch, whatever it's called now. It used to be called Spade Gulch. Got to raise like a little banner thing for whatever reason. There's a larva there. I haven't fought a larva yet, so I guess we should just fight one of these guys, see how hard they hit. Come back. They're always What happened? What are these bugs cowards? He's literally 1 HP. There's no way. Get back here. He's setting... Every time you get an enemy to 1 HP, they run away like cowards. No, we're not fighting you. We're just going to try to hope that the Bombardier Beetle's not down here and I can raise this thing. Okay, I guess we're fighting. I need to get... I think there's a thing for 3 perfect blocks. It's one of the early quests. All right, one at a time. Maybe I already got that. Is the beetle down here? We don't want to fight the beetle just yet. So we're going to raise this up. This is going to give us another... I think this is another one of the quests. 200 raw science. I think there's one more of those. And I don't remember where it is. This is a giant flat area. What is up here? I have not discovered this field station. Oh, I haven't been on this side of the map yet. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. This is one of the spots I was looking at before. Okay. On the... that world I created where I was... the creative world where I was scouting out places. This was actually one of the places I looked at. The only problem is... I'm pretty sure the wolf spiders that are, like, right nearby... I was gonna build, like, right here because I thought I could build a cool basement, but, like, the wolf spiders from over here literally just walk right by here. So, probably not an ideal location. But I didn't realize... There's, like, a giant flat area over here. This might be a cool spot. This is really flat. It's got a field station literally right there. The spiders over there aren't going to really bother me, I don't think. I forgot. Okay, I haven't been to the hedge. So I haven't even peeped these guys. There's probably going to be a... I think there's a Orb Weaver Jr. over here, too. Yeah, I could build right... I could actually build right here. Let me know if this... This is a spot that I've never built in before. But if I clear out a little bit of grass here, this is a giant flat area that I could build in. It's got kind of protection on this side. It's got a field station right next to it. It's got the... There's a soda can right there. And there's going to be a ton of weed stems over here. I kind of want to build a... Can I put a trail marker down? There's a possibility that... Any clover leaves, sprigs? Okay, all this stuff's like literally right here. There's a possibility a wolf spider wanders through here, but... Honestly, they seem to come out mostly at night now. So it's not that big of a deal. The larvae do tend to wander down here, but I don't remember them going up that way. I can't believe I missed that the other day when I was searching around in that creative world. That's a really flat spot. I could build a pretty decent sized base there. It's also pretty centrally located in the lower yard. There's also a ton of food over here because the island over there, I don't know, some people call it Rash Island. I call it Aphid Island because there's a million aphids on it. That's literally like infinite food. There's also a bunch of gnats and weevils as well. So we'll place this down over here. Having the field station right next to it is super cool. This is just like super flat. Maybe people have built here before. I've definitely not built here before. So we'll put this here and set a custom marker. Is there a question mark? Question mark house? Let me know. Here's where it is on the map. So we're pretty centrally located in the lower yard. So this looks like a cool spot to build. If anybody's ever built here before, let me know kind of what patrols through. But this is right now, unless I figure out somewhere else or somebody comes up with like a suggestion I don't think of, I think I might just build here. And you know what? If I get it, if it just happens to be a path of the wolf spider, I'll just have to step up and start taking them out. I haven't seen one yet because I don't think it's day 3 yet. We'll find out real soon because I'm gonna go sleep. All right, so it is day 3. That means wolf spiders can start patrolling. So I don't think I've actually cut down a weed yet. So we're going to cut down a dandelion. If you're looking to get weed stems early, cut down the dandelions because they only require tier 1 axe. The actual weeds that are going to give you a bunch more weed stems require a tier 2. Make sure you leave the little root there because that means they'll respawn after a couple of days. But I don't think I've actually, yeah, I have not analyzed one of these, so maybe this unlocks more of the building pieces. If you're holding the weed stem or a grass plank in your hand, it'll let you analyze it. Oh, yeah, that gave me a bunch more building pieces. That's what I was looking for. I like to build out of weed stems, so that is super useful. So we'll just grab these. I'll put them in a little pile over here because I'll probably put them on a pallet. And also, it should have dropped a bunch of dandelion tufts, which I want to make sure we grab these because they have changed the way dandelion tufts worked. If you didn't know, the dandelion tufts, oh my, there's no way. I got the fluffy dandelion tuft on the first dandelion I cut down. That never breaks. So I'm going to keep that for now until I actually get a trinket or make a trinket. That is actually insane. I can't believe that. The very first dandelion I cut off, I was going to say, like, the way the dandelions work now is you don't have to put them in the trinket slot. You can just hold them in your inventory and they're one-time use. With like, they just basically break when you stop gliding. But the fluffy dandelion is the one that never breaks. I cannot believe I got that on the first try. That's only the second one I ever got. I got one when they first added it, and I'm not joking. I cut down hundreds of dandelions and could get another one. That is actually just insane good RNG. Maybe that's a good sign for this save. This save's just going to be super good RNG. That would be great. So that's actually probably, let's end on a good note there before maybe it is the third day. I think wolf spiders can come out now. So maybe we end it there on a positive note. I'm going to farm a bunch of weed stems and wait and see if you guys are cool with me building in this spot over here. Unless you have somewhere that's just like that I haven't thought of yet, because I've built pretty much everywhere. Everywhere someone suggested I built. I built at the pagoda. I built on the pond. I built. Somebody suggested building under the deck. I built over there. I built under the picnic table. I built a giant castle under the picnic table. I built all along the wall up here. I built on both sides of the pond. So, and I built, like I said, the pagoda over here. This is a spot I've never built before. So right now I'm leaning towards that. Unless someone surprises me with a totally unique place, that's where we're going to go. So I'll probably just farm up a bunch of weed stems, grass planks and stuff and pile them up. And then in the next video, I will start laying down the blueprints and building it. I might also scout that area out before I fully commit to it and just see what patrols by there. I know there's probably going to be larvae going nearby it. I'm not sure if there's going to be wolf spiders, but if the wolf spiders only patrol there at night, that won't be a big deal because I usually don't go out at night in this game unless I'm trying to farm fireflies. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for the support in the previous video, and I'm going to create a playlist for this world specifically. These aren't the only grounded videos I'm going to make, but any videos I make on this world, there'll be a playlist for them. I'll leave a link for that in the description down below. So if you miss one or you want to just watch them in order, you can check it out. It's not going to be like 100% from day 1 to day 500 playthrough. I'm not going to bore you with all the tedious stuff like picking sprigs and farming weed stems and stuff like that. I'll just make sure I capture all the cool stuff like clearing the, getting all the chips, doing the labs, building and stuff like that, fighting the bosses, fighting some different enemies, and then any other cool ideas I come up with. So anyway, thank you so much for the support in the last video. If you haven't already done so, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like on this video, hit the like button on this video if you want to see more just like this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.